You saw us last week finishing off a very wet night,
Yes.
exceptionally
Very
wet night in Catherine, after a fantastic day. Sorry, my glasses are all covered in water. So we've just emptied the toilet and we're just leaving Catherine now, and we're heading to Darwin. So stick with us.
And roll intro.
Let's do it.
I see you standing in front of me in the form of love. You pulled me in like your gravity, and it can't be stopped. Love me something perfection, all I want's your attention. Can you feel the connection? Oh, all I want's your affection, a chance to make an impression. That's all I want from you. Oh, I'd never be lonely if I had you by my side. Oh, I'd never be lonely if I had you day and night. The darkness is pulling me under. Can you lift me into the light? Oh, I'd never be lonely if I had you by my side, day and night. Oh, I'd never be lonely.
So we've arrived at the Oasis Tourist Park. This is actually just outside. We're about 30 k's outside of Darwin, but we will be going into Darwin. Tanya is just heading down to get us checked in. We picked this one. It was recommended by some friends actually. So it's not quite in Darwin, but apparently it's a very nice park. So we'll find out. Yeah, so it looks like it's got card activated entry. So it looks like they give us a card to get in. It's looking pretty tropical here. Currently it's 12 o'clock. So yeah, it's a little bit cloudy. They have had rain here. See the puddles. They can't be as wet as where we've come from. That was horrendous. Alright, she's on her way back. Got the goods. Got bad mozzies here. Just.
We've got friends.
Hey?
We've got friends.
What friends?
Still doing gag. We've got friends who are booked in.
Hey?
Julie and Craig are here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
So they put us near them, have they?
Yeah. I don't know where you tap it.
On the side there.
I'll go and do it because you're miles away.
Yeah. Oh. Looks like Liver's going to get a hammering again. Possibly. Just driving through the barrier. We're through. Here comes the wife.
So,
There you go then. You take that.
yeah, alright. Let me just explain this first.
Okay, you explain that then.
So,
Hang on. Glasses on.
put your specs on.
Shall we come
So,
through here?
hold it up that way. That's it. So we've got to follow all the way around.
Got someone waiting to come in.
Yeah, and we're actually not in site 42, we're in site 41.
Why would you say 42 then?
I didn't, they put it there.
Well, 41's the one they've circled.
Yeah, because they highlighted 42, but we're not in 42, we're in 41.
No, they highlighted 40.
Oh, whatever. We're in the other one.
Okay. Everyone, we've headed down into Darwin today to come and do the tour around Darwin to learn about the Second World War and stuff like that, different areas. It's on a, I believe it's on a army truck that they take us around. So that'd be,
depending on what I booked.
Tanya's a little bit foggy with what she actually booked, so we're not sure. So it could be all a big disaster. Wouldn't be the first one, but hopefully it's on an army truck. So finally got my head around the parking app for parking on the seafront here. So in the Second World War, more bombs fell in Darwin than fell at Pearl Harbor. It's pretty much flattened, I think. So this is what's left of the old town hall, which was decimated by Cyclone Tracy, and such an important building back in the day that they've stabilised the ruins. It's just very unusual. With the way the flooring was, like they call it concentric flooring. Just really unusual, isn't it? All part of Darwin's history. Cyclone Tracy, I believe, was 1973.
It's now listed as a heritage building.
Yeah.
In memory of Cyclone Tracy.
Yeah, to show you the sort of damage that a cyclone can do to a building when you see there's nothing left of it really, just a couple of walls. Looks like that could be what we're getting on. We're about 40 minutes early at the moment. How cool is that?
I've been losing all of my senses. Dying for your touch and affection. I need some time with you alone. I just wanna
You'd never know. But if you didn't go in there, you'd never know.
There were 2 attempts in the 1830s in Arnhem on the Coburg Peninsula, and there was another attempt in the 1860s also called. And in gold mines, gold having been discovered at Pine Creek to the south of Darwin in the early 1870s, someone dug up a gold nugget while they were digging a hole for a telegraph pole for the overland telegraph. Just have a look down the next street over here on the left as we come past, Litchfield Street. And just over here on the left you'll see a lovely little Chinese Taoist temple. Just down the street here on the left. Just down here, just there. That's a lovely spot to have a wander through in the heat of the afternoon. It's nice and cool and shaded. They're more than happy to have people having a wander through the temple there. Down right, Fanny Bay Jail. It opened in September 1883 and closed in September 1979. There were 15 people hung here over that period, the last in only 52. It was also used to house Vietnamese boat people after the Vietnam War. The prisoners were let out of the jail after Cyclone Tracy in 1974. They'd have to clean up though after the cyclone, and they received remissions on their census for that work. A monument just here on the left, that's the Ross Smith Memorial. Just had an upgrade in the last few years, just in time for the 100th anniversary of that 1919 flight I talked about, which took place on the 10th of December 1919. Darwin actually had the largest international airport in Australia for many, many years. Everyone flying into Australia stopped here to refuel and again on the way back out. And of course, during the war itself, we had American fighter and bomber squadrons based here, Australian fighter and bomber squadrons. The British had 3 Spitfire squadrons here, and the Dutch are here as well, the Netherlands East Indies. They flew B-25 Mitchell bombers.
A bomb dropped on the roadway. I was thrown down the embankment. I was frightened, but I just didn't know how frightened I was.
So this is the War Museum in Darwin, and it basically tells you the story of the bombing of Darwin in 1943. 1942.
That's when they joined the war, 1942.
So yeah, it's quite good. They have a room that you go into, and it basically gives you all the history of the bombing, and it's quite interactive.
Straight away, I think the sight of those people who came out of the harbour will always be with me.
Quite surreal coming to places like this and looking around. But you just realise that the human race, I think they're destined to change in any way. Huge gun emplacement. Here you go. This was the gun itself. See, it's a fair size, but wasn't big enough. A couple of searchlights each side. That's where your ammo was, on trolleys. It's your magazine. Chieftain, is it? No, Centurion. Mark III. 1953. And this is how they used to put the netting down for the submarines. All these. That's the cable that used to hold the netting. It's got to be able to stop a submarine. So we've been here today at the Darwin Military Museum. This is the Defence of Darwin experience. Yeah, come down. It's a great day. Very interesting. We did ours on the Jeep, didn't we? So you get on a old military Jeep. They drive you around the town, tell you a little bit about the place, tell you what happened during the war, show you a few interesting sights, and then they drop you off here, and you have about an hour and a half here to have a look around. There's a cafe here, and you can get drinks, and yeah, it's very good. There you go. Here's sunset at, what's it called, Menindee Beach. Menindee Beach. It's not quite there yet, but we're getting there. It's a croc. If you see a croc come out of the water behind us, you would let us know, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? No.
Yeah, you would tell us.
Yeah, yeah. We're just hoping it's going to get the ones near the water.
So we did the night market. What are you doing? I'm trying to record. Why are you being such a pain in the arse? What's wrong with you? So we did the market.
Yeah.
And now we're going to watch the sunset. Yeah. Look at this old plane. How cool is that? Cool.
They don't feel like working.
Yay, Victor caught a fish. He's a fisherman. Here, guys. Yep.
What's the matter? Fishy fingers.
Yeah. Cut some no fish.
What have you done?
Put a bit of a cabana on my finger. They're not eating anything else.
Yeah.
I'll try.
She's very trying. Place turned out alright though. Yeah. Almost done. We've had one golden snapper, a little one. Haven't played Scrabble for years.
Either have I, but since we've been on this trip,
I'm only good with 4-letter words.
but, you know, either have we haven't played games for years.
How much do I need?
Since we've been on this trip,
7.
we've been loving it.
1.
We played it at Christmas with
2.
Stephen and Mel.
I mean, there's a lot of arguments in the field.
5,
You just go to stop the deal.
6, 7, there you go.
Sometimes I just go to her, no.
No cheating, Tanya. I know what you're like. She's a little bit of a cheat, this one.
Oh, okay. Yesterday we went fishing. We caught one fish. I caught a fish, but then it escaped. So I did catch, but I didn't
catch it.
Yeah. So the guys from the Yknot Charter Tour, the guy from the Yknot Charter Tour was brilliant. He dropped some fish around to the caravan park yesterday, and we cooked up some beer batter fish, which turned out pretty good.
Really good, yeah.
It was with golden snapper. It was very yummy.
It was.
And
It's just as well, really, because we had the snapper that I caught, we had, and
it was tiddly.
yeah, it wasn't a lot, was it?
No.
But it tasted good.
Might have fed a child.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was very small. On the positive note, no one really caught anything any bigger on the boat. It was just one of those days. They've had a bit of rain up here, and
It's affected the tides and the fish.
because of all the rain, the water's very coloured, and because it's very coloured, it makes it difficult. And we even went out to about 38 metre depth,
Yeah.
and still had trouble. Although at that point we were our bait was being shredded.
Yeah, it was getting
With small
hammered.
fish, yeah, but so pretty much as soon as the bait got down there, they were attacking it. But I actually think the hooks that we had on were too big to catch the blooming things, because we weren't catching them there. We were just losing our bait. Anyway, it was good fun.
Yeah.
Where are we off to today,
So
darling?
today we are heading off to Florence Falls Waterhole, and a couple of other waterhole places just to have a look. Our friends Craig and Julie, they're actually going to be staying at Florence Falls tomorrow, so we're having a bit of a recce just to see what, if they like where they're going to be staying, and we'll end up at Berry Springs and then come back to the van from there. And tonight's just going to be a chilled out night with some dinner and maybe a couple of drinks just for a change. And
Yeah, because we didn't have too many drinks last night while we were playing Scrabble, did we, darling?
no, and I lost. I came last.
I beat.
I know.
No, you second to last.
I came last. I was not impressed. Anyway, because I started off fantastic, and from there on
And everyone thought I was going to lose. I came second.
and I got lots of eyes. I had 4 eyes. I mean, what are you supposed to do with 4 eyes? Seriously. Anyway,
A tray full of vowels.
at least you can kind of put them after a letter. You can't put I after anything.
Well, that's the end of that proton. Probably the best thing you could have done with it, to be honest. So we're at the Banyan Tree Caravan Park. We stopped here to have a morning break, bit of a snack. Yeah, Banyan Tree. So this is the outside area. It's quite nice. This place is $25 a night, minimum of 2 nights stay. That's 2 adults, power and water.
This is a cathedral termite net. It's over 50 years old.
There's this. 50 years of termite poo.
Not being able to talk about the palms now, I can actually see them.
That's a big termite mound. It's a lot of termite poop.
$50 for them to make it. It doesn't look like it's active anymore.
Is it magnetic though?
But what makes it magnetic? Something to do with the way, in the direction that they
face it north and
face it.
south.
Yeah.
But they do.
You can make a house out of that.
Yep.
Well, there was some place we saw that they said they had made the dwelling out of termite mud bricks.
Oh right, so they cut them out of it. It's amazing though, isn't it? It's pretty big. Tina's got a stinking cold, so I don't want her too close. But this is us in front of a big... Oi, what was that? Did you lick my face? See what I mean? Anyway, a big pile of termite poo. Hey, what do you think of your termite poo I bought you?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's yours. You take it home with you. Yeah. There you go.
Stunning.
No fault, Tommy. Hang on this way. Very clear, isn't it? Well, what have you got?
Sex on the beach.
What was that?
Sex on the beach.
Doesn't look like it.
You watch, you don't get your arse bitten by a croc out here. Where are we off to then, babe?
We're going on a sunset cruise of Darwin Harbour that Mel and Stephen bought for us for Christmas. Yeah.
Cool.
With dinner.
Please keep children seated where possible and supervise them.
Pretty good.
Pretty stunning. Alright guys, I'm going to do the talking now because Madam here has got a stinking cold. She's managed to pick up, which is just great. Anyway, we've had a fantastic time in Darwin, really good. We've done quite a lot of things, met some people we haven't seen for ages, which has been nice. And now we're on our homeward stretch. We've got about 5,000 k's, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
About 5,000 k's to do over the next 4 weeks. So stick with us with the channel. If you haven't clicked the bell out icon, please click it. It will enable you to know when we upload new content. If you haven't subscribed, what's keeping you? It's free, it supports us, and we really appreciate it. Anyway, stay safe out there and catch you on the next one.
Bye.
See you later.